All right. Let's see. What's up? Just trying to make sure we're all connected here. Check it out, guys. We're back. Hopefully you guys see a bit of a difference. We're playing around with some layouts, and you know, there's a lot of excitement going around today. Tuesday, second day of the week, right over here. And you know, yesterday we received a package that we unboxed from Gary Seeds. We also got a couple more packages that arrived, a couple items I ordered. This one came all the way from Australia, and this one is from MacCloud here in the US. We also, you know, went out to Micro Center, picked up our new PC device as well, which we're streaming on right now. And before I go further, I just want to do a test to make sure I don't got the mic clipped on into me. It's just kind of set to the side, and I'm very curious just to see if it's actually picking it up or not, you know, on the audio here. But let me check for you guys real quick. Let me hit this live. I'm checking on my phone. Man, it's just a trip. How's everybody doing? Yo, what up? What up? Let me shout out some people on here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Building Unique Desires. Slowly Models, what's up? Can you guys hear me? All right, cool. Let's see. I could hear myself right here. All right, guys. So decided I wanted to jump on here and do this video. We got a couple of camera angles, right? So let me go back here so we could see the angles that I got, and then let me see if I could pull up the chat right here. Let me see here. I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, so let me see. We'll peep it out right now. All right, cool. All right, so just as an example, you know, we got the top view right here. We got one camera up here that my homie let me borrow. Shout outs to Javier. Then we have my other original camera down here, other webcam. So we got these two angles right here. Had a conversation with Katsu last night. We were kind of talking about that real quick. You know, we just did a connection test, and we're talking about a couple different angles. And you know, I'm making the top view be more of the focus, the bigger screen, and then the other one is the second screen. We have it smaller, but eventually later I'm gonna end up expanding that one as well. You know, I'm still playing around. So let's just go right ahead and get into it. Let's set this aside over here. Let me get my hobby knife, and I'm gonna start to open this up. I'm just trying to see here. I know I could pull up the chat on here on my other dock, but I'm not sure why it's not showing me anything. But we'll see. We'll figure this out right now. All right, so let me minimize this. All right, cool. So let me get the hobby knife right here, and we're gonna open up. Let's open up this first one I got. We'll set this one aside over here. So this is the one I ordered some stuff from magcloud.com, some magazines. You could find dedicated magazine on there. You could find that ScaleRider one that we've been covering. You could also find these ones here that I'm gonna show you guys. Not sure if you guys were aware of these magazines. Sometimes people ask like, hey, you know, where do you get your books and stuff like that? And MacCloud has been a source. eBay has been another source. And then just through friends also have been hooking it up. All right, so this is wrapped. Got it out of the box. Let's see which is the back here. All right, we got a little bit of tape. You know, let's take our time. Let's be a little careful. I don't want to jack anything up. All right, so we have our first book here. Check it out, guys. This is Custom and Hot Rod Models right here. This is the 2024 to 2025 annual issue number 30 right here, as you can see. Check that out right there. This was what, 12 bucks. They're on MacCloud. And this is you know, as it says, custom and hot rods. I do have a lot of interest in customs. I love paint jobs. I like all the wildness of everything. I'm not too familiar with the hot rods, but you know, this is pretty dope. This is more of an introduction to me, if anything, you know. And let's see. So we got this one here, and then check this one out, guys. I don't know if you guys knew about this. This is the NNL West yearbook. This is the 2017 issue. I used to have this issue, but I gifted it away because there was someone who was in this magazine that was unaware that they were in it. So I just went ahead and I hooked them up, you know. They didn't know where to get it or anything. And I was like, don't trip, dude, I got you. You can have this book. See, these are a lot of other ones that they also put out as well. So you can check those there. Yeah, there it is. Look at that radical right there. That's Anthony Rios, is 67 radical. And Anthony Rios is actually the one I gave this book to. Let's see. Let's find the feature, because I know he got like he had won an award for this yearbook. So I'm just flipping through it really quick for you guys. But it's just a yearbook. It's just photographs. That's all it is. Oh, here he is. He's right here. So he didn't know that he won. He knew about that. I'm just saying he didn't know that he was in this book. He didn't even know this was even printed. So I was like, dude, you can have it. You know, it was at the pizza party. This is the one I don't have. This is 2020. So this is the right before pandemic. So you got to think, you know, NNL West 2020, it took place in January. And, you know, the pandemic was like officially announced, you know, like shut down and all that, whatever crap in March of like 15. Because I remember I was working with my dad, and it was like, all right, we gotta close up. So we did that. But yeah, so let's see. This one's out there, MagCloud, guys. Oh, there it is. I can't remember. Oh no, wait, I can't remember. I did go to this one. I went to this show. Yeah, and also shout outs to Roy Sorensen, because he's the one who's responsible for this book to come out. And he also is the one who publishes this one called Modelcar Builder magazine. That magazine is now officially retired. I believe last year he retired it. But you could still order all the back issues and stuff. So anybody who was there at the NNL West in 2020, pick up this book right here. So you got a lot of different people. It's just photographs. Oh, there's George right there. Shout outs to him. So many ways. Familiar face right here. And yeah, there's just a lot of cool things. I'm gonna do like obviously an official like look through later. And oh, there's John Teresi. Shout outs to him. He's also from Southern California, out here in the area. He's been on the podcast as well. Well, this is that model car magazine I was telling you about. So you can peep that there. So much cool stuff. So this was another one, and then this one here, we have another custom and hot rod models magazine. This one is the 2019 to 2020 annual issue 24. So I'm kind of going back on this one. I do own. I already have one of their older issues in my stash. And I was like looking through it, and I was like, you know what? These magazines are dope. Let me flip through one. If I showed you guys some of the other ones, let's flip through this one real quick. Here, let me peep all right, you could kind of see that angle right there, the side. All right, I wasn't sure how that was coming out. But here's that top view right here. NNL East coverage. Look at this. Nothing but customs. Man, look at that blue truck. And this too, man. You get a lot of inspiration, a lot of ideas. I believe this is the gentleman right here who's responsible for this magazine right here. I follow him on Facebook. Here, let me oh, right here it says here's some of the event staff, assistants. Oh no, wait. Let me flip through, man. Let me go to the beginning. Let me see. Yeah, I think his name is Don Graham. I feel like saying like Graham, but I don't think that's the way you pronounce it. But yeah, that's his info right there. Yeah, he's the one responsible for this magazine. He's been putting this out for a minute, and I need to catch up. I need to pick up the rest of the books. You know what? I'm actually not even saying anything, but the quality of these prints are dope. They're good. They're really, really good. So, you know, we'll dive a little deeper into these later. You know, I just wanted to unbox them. So this is 24, this is 30. So as you can see, there's a big gap. I'm missing a lot of issues in between those two right there. On this one, it kind of completes it. I believe I have 2016, 17, 18, 19, and then this is the final one they did, 2020. They didn't print a 21 or 22. I know there was one, maybe it was the 21 where they took that break, where they stopped, and then they came back after that. So that's these books here. So if you guys want to get these, go to magcloud.com. Let me go to the comments real quick here on the chat. So, thank you, bro. Thank you for letting me know on the audio and visuals. And also, what's up? Go for it painting. Steven, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us. And then, let's see here. Oh, what? Chipati, that's dope, man. So you're coming out finishing our magazine one day soon. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Do it up, bro. Bust out. So let's open the other package we got here. So this one came from Australia. I'm going to set these aside over here. Let's see here, guys. So yeah, this is a little bit easier compared to, you know, doing the stream from my phone. Just because everything's kind of already set up. I just have to turn stuff on and log in. So I don't know if you guys can recognize this sticker right here. There you go. But yeah, that logo right there. He's on Instagram, guys. Let's see. Let me see if I could open this the proper way that this is supposed to be opened, right? What it's intended for. Hopefully we don't tear anything up. I believe his name is Lincoln, right? Check it out right there. So this is not car related. It is hobby related. But this was just something of me wanting to explore what else is out there in the model game. And I've been following this guy for a bit. And I've been watching a lot of his videos on YouTube. Very informative. And I've been wanting to build one of these models right here. Oh, he even hooked it up with a sticker. Say, I love that. Thank you. Now I have an official sticker directly from him right there. All right, so let's see. So we have two books right here. We have this one and this one, man. So he already has, like, he's published a lot of books already. And, you know, from looking at them, I was always like, man, which one should I get? Which one should I get? You know, because I really want to learn how to weather. You know, I'm used to doing, you know, traditional paint jobs or custom paint jobs. And this was something that I was like, dude, I got to do it. I gotta do something different, you know? So I went ahead and picked up these books. Let's see here. Lincoln Wright, as you see there. 1/20th scale Hasegawa model construction kit. And this is the workbench edition. And what makes it awesome is he added this instead of the regular spine. This is meant to be on your bench if you're building one of these, you know. That way you could flip through it. And let's say you set it. Damn, these are still, here, let me see. You guys could probably hear that. They're kind of stuck. Right from all that travel. Let's see, let's go slow. All right. Okay, so here we go. So we have these right here, right? So that way it's easier to just flip, and you could, like, you know, let's say if you can see this angle right here, you go ahead and just stand it up right there, and you could proceed working on your model. You know, you could get it back, reference and stuff, get some information and whatnot. And you know, you could set it down like anywhere. You know, you could have a little stand or something, right? That's one of the things that made me want to also get this as well. Let me see. Let me like the cover back. And then this was another one that he had produced here. Man, some of these pages are kind of stuck. Let me go slow. You guys hear that? There we go. Yeah, I think it's a lot to do with when they're laid down, they're just like smashed, you know, like together right there. But yeah, I got this right here. Really nice, man. Some cool stuff. That initial it sounds crazy, but check it out. Since they're stuck together, when I'm peeling them apart, it's starting to weather the book too. That's funny. I mean, this book, it's a workbench, you know. It's gonna tear up. It's gonna, you know, that's what it was for. It's not like it was meant to be like a coffee table book and just like have it all mint, you know. It's all good. I mean, it almost looks like it's part of the, maybe another detail on there. But yeah, so if you guys are looking for anything like getting into any of this, check him out, Lincoln Wright. He's on Instagram as well. But man, there's just a lot of stuff. Oh, these are the other books he has as well. Is it called Hund, Luna Combat? These ones have a different spine. It's not like this. It's more hard on the side right there. So I gotta check it out. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep messing around with the layouts. Yeah, this morning was just kind of busy, just getting everything together, you know, for tonight. Last night I spoke with Katsu. We got already all situated for tonight's podcast. I'm looking forward to that. And let's see. But man, that's a stack of books right here. There's still more stuff I want to get, guys. There's still more things I'm gonna be picking up right here. This is just the little stack to add. I'm gonna have to get like a shelf or something to like put this stuff in, because it's starting to pile up and take up space, you know. So I gotta figure something out right here. And then I'm waiting on another camera to arrive, so that way I make that one of my official cameras. And then if I do like it, I'm gonna most likely buy another one of the same and kind of go from there. You know, that way I have a couple different angles. And then I'm gonna need most likely, depending, if I leave this layout like this kind of static, I might do another layout where I end up just switching, like toggling and stuff like that. But we'll see when that time comes for that. But tonight we have the podcast with Katsu, man. It's gonna be awesome. We did a little practice run yesterday, made sure everything was cool and everything sounded good, you know. What up, Gonzo? What's up, man? Yeah. But yeah, we're just kind of I'm just kind of going through these books right now, showing you guys what arrived. And let's see here. Yeah, so today, I don't know, it was just different, you know. I was trying to like mentally think like, all right, today's my day off, but I gotta treat it as if, what if this is all I did, right? Like just content, create package orders and stuff like that. Trying to get like my feet wet for that kind of vibe. And yeah, I mean, it feels different, you know. I'm used to answering like phone calls and stuff like that, or speaking with customers, but now it was a bit different, you know, like just working things out this way, like that. See, I was trying to find something here. Let me see. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this. And then, so yeah, as I go on, I'm going to be learning more and more things with the program. Sorry, guys. Let's see. I wonder if this would work. I'm very curious now. So I have this 64 Impala here. that I built many years ago. It used to hop, but then eventually I ended up ripping the cord, and I just never I never fixed it again. I just kind of let it be, you know. And through the years, this has always been something that's just kind of been kept in the back burner, you know. I kind of have not worked on it or anything. I keep saying I'm gonna work on it, and I feel like I bring it out at the times when I'm not really fully into it. So when that happens with this car, I end up pretty much getting frustrated with it, that it gets to a point where I go, you know what? I'm gonna put this one away again. I don't want to see it or whatever, right? Oh shoot, my bad. Like I end up putting it away. Like I don't want to see it and stuff. It gets me all like frustrated. And let me see here. Let me get the battery. Let me move this out of the way too. Here, I'll lift this too. So this trunk, it's not hinged. It's just loose. Let me bring it up here to the top aerial view so you guys could see here. So we got a couple of servos right there in the back. Those blue ones you see right there. Those are they do have string, and these are the wires to those servos just to lift the back. This motor was the one that makes it hop, but as you could see here, I ended up cutting the wires. But it's okay. I could still take those off. At the time when I was like learning this stuff, I didn't know how to solder or solder or whatever, however you say it. I didn't know, so it was always like, oh man, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna end up figuring this out. So I ended up, now I know how to do it. I ended up figuring out later because I had to fix some turntables that I have. I had to fix some Techniques and Vestex because I wanted to pretty much just fix them, put some new RCAs and all that. So I had to learn. And let's see here. So this is the sides right here. This is all Tamiya paint and clear. Here's the bottom right here. This is just like kind of old school kind of setup. Not old school, but it was almost like mid, what is it, 2015 to 2018. And then we have the A-arms right here. At the time, I bought these. Man, what's his name? I bought them from some guys. I know I was like friends with them on Facebook. There you see the springs right there. So the A-arms at the time, I mean, this is as good as I would get it, but it would hop. But the more I look at the mechanisms of it, I just see like where I went wrong. I see why it would break. I wasn't even using CA glue at the time. I wasn't even using this stuff. I was using a different type of glue. So it would break from time to time when it would hop. And I'd be like, dang, that sucks, you know? Here, let me set it over here where you guys see, you kind of see how it's laid out right there. And then here, let me I have my this battery right here. Man, why is it that I can't get the chat layout on this side? Let me see if before I get it started again, if I could do the chat here, because it should be showing me it. I don't know why it's not. The docs, custom docs, YouTube control panel. Yeah, no, it's a lag. I wish it would show me the all right, whatever. The chat, that's what I want to see, because it's almost like it's on a different screen and I can't see. But let me see if I can scoot this over, minimize it. Sorry, guys. All right, cool. All right. Let's see, how close can we get this? Because can you guys see? I'm gonna just try to lift it. Dang. Hey, Ryan, what up, man? Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm just still learning, making the adjustments to it, because there's still a lot of stuff, and I just been kind of overwhelmed, like looking things up on YouTube as well. So we're gonna see right now on this thing. Let's see. So I remember. Let's see. I touch one. Oh, it's gonna be this side. Let's do this. I want to do the side that's on the camera. Let's see. All right, let's do this side. I just want to lift the back. Oh, that's the reverse. That's like Phil's dropping it, but it's not. All right, there we go. So we lifted the back. Voila. Nah. If I had applause sound effects, I'd play it right now. But yeah, that's the back lifted or locked or whatever. That's like, oh, that would have been a better angle, man. Maybe I'll drop it like this. All right. So then, right here, this mortar right here, whenever, I would have the cables sticking out, I would have another battery set up with the little switch, but it wasn't soldered at all. It was just like connected, kind of just like twisted or whatever, right? And then you would hit the switch forward, and then it would this would turn and it would pull the string, causing this to hop, and then it'd come down, and then you hit the switch the opposite way, and then it like unwinds it, it like reverses and it tugs it. So it just, that's how you keep getting the hopping action going, right? And it's weird because with this build, when I was doing it, and I was like, before I even painted it or anything, I was pretty much, I had it hopping. Like everything was working fine. Like, oh, cool, it's hopping, you know? But eventually, it just stopped. Here, let me connect this little thing real quick. Sorry, guys. Yeah, then eventually it just like wasn't really doing it. And, I continued with the build. Let me see if I could drop it. Let me see. These two right here. Hopefully I don't break it. Oh, that's to lift it. That's the other way. Let me see. All right. That's one side. Let's see if this one drops. See, this other one feels like it got stuck a little. But yeah, once you solder stuff and you have it all hooked up, it's fun because now it's just a switch back and forth, back and forth. Right now the cables are obviously coming out of the trunk here. I used to have them coming out of, let's see if we could get in there. This like hole right here at the bottom. They used to come out of here. But they're small. I think now with like if I resolder these and extend them, I can make them really long, just like very long, and then later fix this, have that cable running together with it all along, and have those connected to a box, and then with that box, I'll be able to have the batteries hooked up. Like, I think this is enough power for like this back part, and maybe I'll have another battery that can control that to power that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, this is always going to be a build that I need to revisit. Look at that. I didn't even paint the orange. Crazy. I know I had like a sticky thing on there and I was painting the whole thing, but I think, what else? Oh yeah, this fell. I need to fix this too. The bare metal foil, it came off on these corners, on this one here, and this one here. But yeah, this is a project that I definitely need to revisit when the right time, I think right now all my my sights and like energy is set on the Corvair. And we'll see how I feel after I'm done with the Corvair. If I would want to pursue this, or if I'm going to move on to something else, and then later pursue this one. You know, we'll see. We'll see kind of what happens. I'm just kind of tucking that in a little, right there. But yeah, I wonder where the package tray is all like the back seat's like sticking forward. I might need to push it back or something. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was like falling apart. Yeah, I need to definitely fix this model, man. It's kind of, there we go. Popped it in there. Yeah, it's kind of old. I mean, it doesn't look that old, but yeah, it's one of my older builds for sure that I did some years back. Let me get the little box for it. And but yeah, I gotta fix everything because even the front wheels. Let's see if it gets it from right here. I don't like the front stance of the wheels. Like this one's okay, the way it sits, but then this one over here is like sticking out all weird, like it's all warped. Like this one would be cool if it was tucked in a little more, but it's sticking out too much, you know. Nasty. All right. Put this one back in its little box so it doesn't get all dusty. Right here. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing right now? Yeah, I'm gonna end up heading out soon to go pick up my daughter. Gotta go pick her up from her summer camp. And then I'm gonna come home, hang out with her. You know, we're gonna play, do our thing. And then eventually later, once, you know, the day is ending and we're, you know, everyone's unwinding, that's when I gotta get ready. Gotta come out here and do the podcast. So that should be a lot of fun right there. Oh man, I gotta put these in a little bag. The wheels on here. These are the ones I got from Slowly Models. Right here. Gee. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take off right now. I just wanted to show you guys the unboxing of those books, and then, you know, this was kind of last minute showing you guys this car, but hey, why not show that one there. And then also just kind of wanted to test out the layout, test out the two camera angles for now, but we'll see what's up. And all right on, man. Let's see, Gonzo. Yo, what up, Blue Ox Model Shop? What's up? OmniWorks, Luis. Dang, bust out the hoppers. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking off right now, just so I could, like, you know, get to do some stuff before I head out. And like I said, if you guys want to check out those magazines, look up MacCloud. They have those books that I just obtained. The first ones I showed you, and then the other ones I got them from Lincoln Wright. He shipped those out from Australia. So I'll put them right here one last time before I head out, so you guys can see in case if you're just joining right now. So you can find these on MacCloud. Some pretty cool stuff. Get some ideas, read some articles, see some of the previous shows that came out right there. And then if you ever wanted to get an inside look at the NNL West, you know, they got the yearbooks right here. This is the 2017, the 2020, but they have all the other years too. The one I don't have is like 2015. I might need to get that one. I didn't go to that one, but I need to get that one. And then these are the ones I got from Lincoln Wright right here. The two books right here. So if you want to learn about weathering and stuff, definitely cop these ones right here. They're pretty neat. They have some pretty cool stuff right here. That looks nice. Pretty sure you could do this, you know, apply it to anything, you know. Yeah. All right. Yo, what up? Paint Maverick. We're about to take off. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys later. I'll hit you guys up later. So I'll be back later today at 10 p.m. All right, peace out. Later.